All right, welcome everybody. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing some new information hot off the wire that was just released moments ago, as lawmakers have finally come together and agreed on a $1.59 trillion package, and they've identified March 8th as the key day. I'm going to be discussing all the information and what you need to know about this right here in the video. As that is the focus, let's get into it and talk through all the details. All right, now first off, I will be following up to some new information that I brought to you yesterday afternoon as well. In that video, I was talking about 3 different pieces of legislation that they want to pass with this as well, and where we currently stand on this with the current announcement that just came out today as well. So we've got a lot to talk about, and again, this is a $1.59 trillion package. They finally agreed on this. We've been waiting a very long time, but finally they came together on this. We can put all this drama behind us very shortly here. And again, I want to bring this to your attention. All right, so it all comes down to Friday, or that's what they say anyway, but then again, they're going to be pushing it down the road a little bit further, out another week until March 8th as well, okay? So I want to bring you all the details as far as what you need to know on this. And again, I will follow up to that video yesterday, as well as what we know now about this new information that just came out in regards to those 3 pieces of legislation that they want to attach here, which, by the way, if you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you every single day, doing all the research, watching the headlines, and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted on what is actually going on and anything that may impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course, anything you can possibly grab in or take advantage of. It's a very busy time right now. I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Thank you. I truly do appreciate it. We've all got to stick together right now, and I appreciate literally every single one of you here in this community. All right, thank you so much. Please subscribe, and let's talk through the details. All right, so it all comes down to the potential government shutdown that we were going to be looking at as of Friday. Now, here's the thing. They came together and they agreed. They're going to come together on a 7-day resolution, as in a short-term resolution or continuing resolution is basically they're going to push it out for 7 days out until March 8th. But they came together on a full year package here, okay? So yeah, believe it or not, they're finally going to do this. This was supposed to be done way back in September of last year before the new fiscal year started as of October 1st, okay? So it's a $1.59 trillion package that's going to keep the government funded all the way through the end of this fiscal year, which is September 30th. So honestly, it's not that far away, and we'll be dealing with all of this yet again. But it's going to be way out in September. So obviously, that's still quite a few months from now, but realistically, you know, it's going to be here relatively soon. So anyway, this is what the package is, okay? So they're going to push it out, and they're going to basically give themselves a 7-day extension out until March 8th, when they're going to get the full thing done for portions of the government, and then they're also pushing it out, the other expiration, out until March 22nd. So we basically have 2 deadlines here, but they've also indicated, don't worry, we're going to get the whole thing funded with both of these deadlines here out until the end of September 30th, okay? So that's what we need to know about it. So no more worries about like benefits being delayed or SNAP benefits not coming or everything else out there, or, you know, everybody else that may not get paid out there. Again, nothing to worry about here. I've said that before many times in other videos. All right, so that's kind of the big picture. Now, let's follow up really quickly to those 3 pieces of legislation that they want to attach to this, okay? I've done some research on this as far as what they introduced in this $1.59 trillion package here. And did they attach anything? Like yesterday, if you saw that video in the afternoon yesterday, I said I was calling them barnacles. Do you remember that? Yeah, okay. That was the analogy that I used, okay? Probably not the best analogy, but I did use that one, okay? But anyway, there were 3 pieces of legislation that I was talking about specifically yesterday. Let me tell you where we stand on those. So they are the ACP, the CTC, and SNAP. Okay, let me break them down one by one here, okay? So here's what they have. They have a $7 billion package that they want to include to this that would extend the ACP program, the Affordability Connectivity Program, which is the free or reduced priced internet for about 23 million households. They wanted to include that on this package here, okay? I can tell you this much. It's not on there. They did not attach it, okay? As of right now. Can they maybe still attach it? They possibly can, or they can possibly pass the ACP extension bill in its own separate standalone bill, okay? I'm going to tell you this much. If they do not pass it as an attachment to this full year funding bill, I don't know if that one's going to get passed, okay? I'm not putting a whole lot of hope behind that one. I'm just saying, not trying to be a pessimist here. I'm just being a realist, saying if they don't attach it here, I don't think that one's going to happen, okay? I'm just saying. So if you're somebody taking advantage of the ACP, I said this before in other videos, please enjoy it while it lasts. They're going to be out of money by the end of April as of right now, okay? But this is $7 billion they're trying to plow back into that to keep the free internet program going through the end of this year, possibly longer, depending on how many people would be still enrolled in it or, possibly enroll, okay? All right, so that's number one. Next, CTC, child tax credit payments, and this is the expanded child tax credit payments, okay? I've talked about the details of this several times before in other videos, but basically they want to change the refundable portion from $1,600 last year up to $1,800, so it'd be retroactive back to last year, 2023, and then of course increasing it to $1,900 this year and $2,000 next year as well, okay? Now, they've also said they wanted to attach this. They did not attach it, okay? It is not attached, okay? So again, like I said in the video yesterday, I say this all the time. They say a lot of things. Talk is very cheap when it comes to these guys, right? They all say, oh, we're going to do it. Get ready, everybody. Here we come. We're going to do this thing. And then they don't do it, okay? So we know better right now than to think if they tell us something's coming, just don't hold your breath, okay? But anyway, this one, as of now, has not been attached either. However, the good news is I was doing more research on this today, and it looks like, according to some lawmakers, they may have this passed within the next week or two. Again, don't hold your breath on that. But again, what they're saying is they're going to have this. There's a lot of senators who are on board with this thing. Remember, they need 60 votes in the Senate to get it passed, and it looks like they have pretty much the votes they need. So it's just a matter of voting on it at this point. And remember, it passed through the House of Representatives, as I said before, with flying colors. 357 over 70 is what the votes came in over there. So yeah, a lot of people are in support of this. I do think it will pass, but give them another week or two, and I'll keep you posted on this. But this is what I know as of right now. It has not been attached to the full year funding bill. So again, another strike two, right? Okay, now let's talk about SNAP benefits, okay? This is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. About 43 million people all across the country who are enrolled in this program, okay? I know a lot of you here in the community are also enrolled in this one. Remember in the video that I said yesterday, they want to attach this legislation that would basically prohibit you from buying candy and sugary drinks, sugary foods, things like this, okay? Now, this is a piece of legislation they introduced, I don't know, maybe a year and a half or so ago, give or take a little bit. I'm not exactly sure the exact date they introduced it, but I've talked about it before in other videos, okay? This also did not get attached. Now, again, I'm going to be real with you. It's probably a good thing they didn't attach that, okay? Here's why. As I said in the video yesterday, okay, this would basically turn your cashier at the local grocery store into the food police, okay? That's what they're saying about this. It would not be a good thing, okay? Obviously, there's some logic behind it, but it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And who's going to sit there and micromanage everything you have in your shopping cart? Do you really want that? Does anybody really want that? Hey, you can't buy that with SNAP benefits. I mean, seriously, I just be like, hey, get lost. You know what I mean? Leave me alone. I'll buy whatever I want. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what they're saying about this. So here's what it comes down to. The three pieces of legislation we wanted to watch here, again, the ACP, the CTC, and the SNAP legislation, none of them got attached here, okay? So when it comes down to the SNAP benefit program, that's good. That's a good thing they did not attach this. When it comes down to the ACP and the CTC, well, I'm going to say this much. It's probably not the best thing in the world that they didn't attach those, but remember, there's still time. It all comes down to Friday. They'll be passing that short-term bill, the CR, continuing resolution. It'll push it out until March 8th, when they will vote on, or sometime before March 8th, I should say, they will vote on the full year funding bill, $1.59 trillion for a portion of it, the government, I should say, and then the other portion will be passed sometime before March 22nd is the other deadline. So follow that? Yeah, I know, right? A lot of dates. All you need to know, don't worry about anything right now. They're getting the whole thing funded up here. And as we get more details on the ACP or the CTC extensions here, I'll bring it to your attention right away. I know a lot of people want this, and I'm here for you in any way that it can be, as well as keeping you posted on everything else they're talking about or doing or not doing, right? That's another thing as well, right? Let's talk about what they're not doing. A whole lot, right? We can count on many hands and many fingers what they're not doing. But either way, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Again, I hope this helps you out. New information, hot off the wire. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video, or even better, go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel, including those linked down below in the description. I've hand selected those for you. The ones in the video library, thousands there, or at the top of the comment section, a bunch there as well, or what you see on your screen here now. Take check out any of those videos. And until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again later.